Yo, what's going on, everybody? I just wanted to touch base on the game Dramatic Art versus My album. My thoughts on it. Personally, I believe it was a great album, great rap album. If you listen to certain songs on there, there's a lot of Jay Z samples that he kind of like picks out and raps on, and just the overall beats and the features overall he had on the album, like the one with Ty Dolla Sign, Jeremiah, G Herbo, Wayne, like all those features, Kanye. It just goes in, man. It's just you could get zoned out. On every song you can get zoned out. I think every other song you has a hype type of feel to it, and some of them has like a mellow type of feel, like the one with Jeremiah, the No Smoke at the Polo Lounge song. That song has such a mellow, chill out, zone out type of song that you can play at the crib. But there are certain songs on here that you can play in the car that's only meant to be played in the car, and there's certain songs that's like only meant to be played on your couch at the house. And but going into it, right? What I really wanted to touch on was the Eminem diss track, which was the Black Slim Shady track, right? Which everybody is talking about, and everybody has majority of the people have something negative to say about it. Personally, I loved it. I'm a fan of both. I'm an Eminem stan and I'm a Buse Game fan, and I personally loved it for the culture. Whether people talk about the sales of Eminem and whether they think Game is trying to be relevant, trying to keep his name relevant, whatever, that's everybody else's opinion. I personally believe that this was meant for the culture. Overall, I personally believe that it could have, there's no other way around it. It came out as a battle rap diss track, and what I got out of it overall was basically just the stuff I'm reading on social media about what people have to say about it, which is majority of it being negative. Now, like I said, you got people that believe that Game is trying to keep his name relevant. I personally believe it's the other way around. I believe it's just on some competitive rap stuff. It's a vibe of showcasing, like, you can battle or you can rap or whatever. And in a couple of Game interviews before the album came out, he's basically just saying like, that's rap. Let's just rap. Let's just showcase what we're made of. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of people just don't have a good sense of what, like, especially nowadays, this generation, my generation, they don't have a feel of what hip hop really is about, or what rap is really about. It's about competitive lyrics. It's about MCing. It's about rapping. It's about showing who's the best, and it's not just about sales. Yeah, sales, that's on the business tip, but that's on the music industry side of things. But who cares? As a listener, I'm looking for the music, but I'm also, as a rap fan, I'm looking for the lyrics and the overall competitiveness of it, right? So I seen a picture of Eminem in the studio with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. Now, this is supposedly supposed to be a new thing, like where they just took this picture earlier today, or they could have been last night or whatever. And it's a sign of something big could be coming our way. Who knows? It could be a new single. It could be just a normal single, a big time single with those three on it, or it could just be some type of, or it could be a big comeback, a big diss comeback for the Game. But overall, that's a whole nother topic. That's just something later on down the line if it ever happens. But overall, though, what do you all think of the album, of the new Game album? Personally, I believe it's the best Probably the hardest rap album of the year. You know, it's personally my. I mean, I personally got Lupe's Drill Music and Zion being the best, like lyrical, technical rap album of the year. But you know, it's hard to go against the Kendrick Lamar um, project. It's hard to top that. I also thought that Pusha T's album was great too. You know, with the production of Ye and Pharrell, and like the songs like Diet Coke and Neck and Wrist, and those type of songs. It's hard to go against that album too. You know that whole album is amazing too. But Drillmatic and Heart versus Mind. What do you all think of it, man? This is my first video in a while. I haven't made a video in a long time. I'm really just starting to get back in it. I'm working on um, covering more hip hop topics, and just like as far as like conversations and like what people gravitate towards in nowadays in hip hop, and what certain songs people like, and why it compares to my philosophy and my feel of hip hop, like which is mainly like lyrics and wordplay and just overall MCing. Personally, I love everything about hip hop. I love the song aspect of it. Of course, we all love great songs, but majority of the time, I like to focus on is just the bars and the science of it, just breaking down the formats of these 16s or these 100 bars that these type of rappers are putting out, like the Game, like Twista, like Eminem, like Lupe. I like to break down lyrics like that. So overall, I love the Game album. There's not one bad song on this album. I'm thinking about actually making a video, and if I get my skills, get my shit together, you know what I'm saying. I'm working on making a video of just actually breaking down each song and what makes this album so unique in terms of every aspect of it is being put into the album, like song by song, breaking down the different formulas and different, because it's mainly a rap album, right? It's mainly like a hardcore rap album with a lot of great history along with it, with the samples, like with a lot of the Jay-Z samples. But it's a lot of different elements to it, like even like culturally, like even like the song La La Land, like that song is like that's a West Coast like staple. Like he's breaking down gang culture in LA with the gang culture. So it's like that's a song that's a different element. It brings a different element to the album. Whereas, you could go towards the bottom of the album, like No Man Falls or No Smoke at the Polo Lounge. Those type of songs, Heart versus Mind. He's kind of like, those are kind of like mellow tempo beats, with samples, but he's kind of like rapping. He's kind of rapping normally, but he's delivering too. And then you got the hardcore joints like Op, like Home Invasion, those type of songs. Like I said, man, this album is incredible, man. It's by far the best hardcore, whatever you want to call it. Like, it got to be like the most crazy rap album of the year. Like, I don't see no album, man, as far as hip hop, like the rawness of hip hop topping this album. Like I said, if you talking about lyricism, you talking about all that and bars and concepts, I gotta give it to Lupe's, Lupe. But as far as overall best rap album, it's gotta be this album, Drillmatic, Heart versus Mind. So what you all think in the comment section? What you all think of? What you all think of the diss track with M? What do you think? What do you think is the best album that come out in 2022? Let me all know in the comment section. Yes, I am working on more videos and expanding my horizons and reaching more people so we can have these type of conversations. But let me know in the comment sections, and if you like this video, hit the like button, and man, let me know you all's perspective on this, man.